Alright, I had other plans today. One of them was Hyrule Warriors, but I tried to play that again and I felt sick, so I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about that. They did post a new version of the Yuzu emulator. I was going to look into legally ripping all the games I have on my Switch. I know some of them that are exclusives, like Hyrule Warriors, would actually run quite a bit better. I hear that there's still some crashes in the emulator, so I don't know when that will happen. I played for a little bit today. I was out doing errands and kind of didn't have a choice, so I played it for a little bit. I actually like the game quite a bit. The technical aspect makes it hard for me to play, so I thought I'd do some of this for today. I didn't have time to prepare anything else. Was gone for a decent chunk of the evening. So, progress report with Jay. I finished his trigger set, so he actually, in battle, he actually gets to about 5 million total combat power, which is pretty good. So I think I'll just do a couple sides here, and then I'll play a little bit on Harpy.
さて、やるとしますか。
モアグヌったよ。モアグヌったよ。
セカンドチェイン。覚悟しろ。一レバイ。止めた。一レバイ。覚悟しろ。派手に行くぞ。決めるぞ。セカンドチェイン。覚悟しろ。お前が。 パンチ急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ手加減なしだオラゴールデンエイジド派手に行くぞセカンドチェイン鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやるこれで終わりだこいつで決めるぞ
He's definitely going down a lot faster. Buffs are putting in work. Yeah, sitting at almost 5.2 million combat power right now. 5.3. It's about 1.8 million more than I normally have. Or in town at least.
覚悟しろ派手に行くぞゴールデンエイジ覚悟しろ急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやる派手に行くぞゴールデンエイジパンチ覚悟しろアーミットブレイク
어른이 되면
Not
다시
bad.
만나요.
It's actually a pretty big buff. See, it stacked 12 times, so that's a lot of crit damage. Kind of got lucky today. On the second version of the raid today, I got nothing, but then on the first version, actually, I got that final trigger piece from the raid reward box. I don't think there's much else to really do on him. I effectively don't need to do this anymore. I probably will still run it because I'm pretty close to having a dimensional box so I can transfer all this stuff over. That's the plan anyway. You see I've got a bunch of things I could transfer over. Bai could use this. Harpy could use this too, I think. A bunch of other things could be used as well. So I can give these to buy. So I think I will keep chipping away at this. Let's do the event dungeon, and I'll probably do the same with Harpy, and maybe that'll be the end for today. Last night I was not feeling very well, so I kind of wanted to just take it easy today, not do anything too hardcore.
さっさと終わらせるぞ。覚悟しろ。セカンドチェイン。アーミットブレイク。派手に行くぞ。ガタが来る前に終わらせろ。
I can feel the damage.
セカンドチェイン。俺の拳を食らえ。鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやる。セカンドチェインの拳を食らえ。派手にアーミットブレイク。覚悟しろ。
Yesterday was Jay's birthday, so I guess the game decided to grace me with some good RNG. Unfortunately, my in-game money is not doing too well right now. But it was worth it. He's got all his gear and none of it is time limited right now, so that means that I can pretty much just stick with this until I reach the time gate for the rest of the stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and do the second one. I've had a good friend, fellow community member that subscribed to me named Miles. And he hooked me up with a lot of money in this game. He gave me some kind of virtual donations, I guess, because he didn't spend any real money. But he gave me a lot of things on here. So big thanks to him that I was able to catch up after not playing for a really long time. In about 2.5 weeks. The game's been up for about 2.5, 3 weeks now. Merge version, migrated version, whatever you want to call it.
이제 쉬어도 되는 건가?
So I'm not sure what else I can even really get from the event. I mostly just needed the event reset passes, but now I effectively don't need that anymore. Next one's going to be in a while. I guess I'll try to get these, stockpile them, and try to get plus 14 on my gear. That might be the next step. So, let's go ahead and switch to Miss Harpy. Actually, I did not do, did I do Bearland today? I don't think I did. Let's go, beat up a lolly.
Sate, やるとしますか。ガタが来る前に終わらせるかね。 覚悟しろ。パーミットブレイク。セカンドチェイン。ラウンショット。覚悟しろ。ゴールデンエイジ。ド派手にいくぞ。セカンドチェイン。ラウンショット。覚悟しろ。邪魔だ。急がないと通販が届いちまう。行くぞ。ド派手にいくぞ。ゴールデンエイジ。覚悟しろ。いつで決めるぞ。セカンドチェイン。ド派手にいくぞ。好きだ。1年前。ド派手にいくぞ。これで終わりだ。邪魔だ。おら1年前。セカンドチェイン。ラウンショット。覚悟しろ。パンチ。精神をパンチ。覚悟しろ。パーミットブレイク。セカンドチェイン。ラウンショット。派手にいくぞ。手加減なし。急がないと通販が届いちまう。行くぞ。派手にいくぞ。覚悟しろ。セカンドチェイン。ラウンショット。覚悟しろ。決めろ。派手にいくぞ。セカンドチェイン。ラウンショット。
Got a nice move chain going on here. Hey, if you don't want to get DMCA'd, you can play this game. Got public domain music here. I heard that Cyberpunk game is going to have a streamer mode, so you can't get banned for streaming it. Really crappy time to be a content creator, honestly. I'm glad that I don't really play any popular stuff. It hasn't really been a problem for me, but a lot of people are understandably very scared right now. 99 move chain. That's got to be worth a Gremory box, right? I hope so. Oh, come on. Stupid crying lolly. What kind of a boss is this, man? So weird stuff. Oh well, I was not rewarded. Alright, let's switch to Harpy. I've seen so many threads about the frame rate in Hyrule Warriors. I'm glad they're getting called out, but I understand that as much as it frustrates me, there's really nothing that can be done about it. The Switch is very underpowered. They're basically trying to run Breath of the Wild with like several dozen characters on the screen at all times. It's a recipe for disaster. I wanted to play it on the channel today, but I felt really nauseous after playing it, and I didn't want to give people the unrealistic expectation that I will be able to play it. Right now, I'm kind of waiting on the emulator. Also, I do not have the equipment to legally rip all my games, which would be far easier than the alternative for sure. I might have to look into that next month. When I get paid, that might be something I look into. I'm sure by that point, the game will probably run better too. I hear right now it's still prone to crashing. I'll say one thing about that game, the way it is now, is that it doesn't crash. I already had that problem with playing KOF All-Star on this channel. How much that game just decides to crash because it feels like it. Harpy, I'm probably gonna have to get carried on her, or wait until I get the box. Just make her a bunch of gear. I might just do that actually, since he's pretty much done with everything at this point. The only thing he really has left to do is just get all his other raid gear. It takes a really long time to do that. Nice to give him some kind of purpose. The Air Hyrule Warriors is actually quite short, but it has content on par with like vanilla Hyrule Warriors before all the DLC, which I never actually played. Apparently that game sold like 3 times better than the original Hyrule Warriors, so I'm sure it will get some semblance of post-launch support. I'm assuming DLC, probably some quality of life stuff. Maybe some ways that they can keep people interested. It seems like a lot of people have already finished it. I think Swillow's almost done. The Korean streamer that plays a lot of Muso games too, he's already going for 100%. It's only been out for like 3 days. Seems like it has pretty high production values. The game looks as good as it can, but it's mostly just the frame rate and the really low resolution because it's running dynamic that really holds it back. It is a pretty good looking game if you can look past that though. It probably looks pretty great on emulator. Maybe that's why it's kind of shorter. Troll developer! All the way up there, wasting time. Better give me something good, bud. I'm advertising your game. I don't get compensated in any way anymore, so... Just because this game is fun to play, it's a nice palate cleanser. Filler, whatever you want to call it.
それじゃ一緒に踊りましょう。シュートジョーカー、私に全部委ねなさい。くらいプレゼント、お物は消毒よ。プレゼントどこ見てるのよ。いっけシュートショーダウン。ほらほら、会えて嬉しいわ。ジョーカー、これはどこ見てるのよ。くらいこの足に踏まれたい子はどこ？プレゼントショーダウン。ジョーカー見切れるかしら？はあ、すぐ眠らせてあげるんだ。お物は消毒よ。吹き荒れろ。ショーダウン。どこ見てるのよ。ほらほら。プレゼント一杯おごるわ。これはどう？手加減なしよ。プレゼントショーダウン。見切れるかしら？プレゼント貫く。
No, I didn't get the rider kick finish. Harpy's pretty cool. For double jump, back when I was still playing, they made it so the double jump actually counts as an air dodge. So on raid bosses, especially the ones that ignore invincibility, you can actually jump cancel whatever you're doing, and you can remain on the offense. I think they need to add that for everyone else. That's my biggest disagreement with making it so the raid bosses just kind of ignore the rules of the game. It feels really janky and unfair. I'm sure there's been some fine-tuning to it to the Korean version, but I haven't been keeping tabs on that. Anyway, folks, that's gonna do it for today. Just a chill video today. I have some other things prepared. Spent some time downloading them today. I need to update my DMC5 mod. I did pay for the Patreon for Yuzu, the Switch emulator. Apparently Age of Calamity still crashes. There's no 60 FPS patch for it yet. I'm not gonna bother setting all that stuff up for 30 FPS. If they manage to get it running at 60, then I'll look into doing that. Also, I don't have the cash to get the thing you need to hack into the Switch and put it in the mode so you can rip your stuff off it. I would much rather just rip my stuff legally, especially since I already paid for it. So I don't know when that will happen. I might do a little side series of the Switch port review series where I play through some games on emulator that I legally own, since I could just basically dump my whole SD card on there and see how they run. Maybe some of them run better or something. So with that said, I'm going to sign off. Should be a better video tomorrow.